At the end of the day, it is you versus you. I don't care what nobody told you. I don't care what it looked like. It's you versus you. You versus your old self. You versus your past self. You versus who you was yesterday. You versus who you was last week. You versus who you was a month ago. You versus who you was a year ago. You want to change your life, you got to do shit that you haven't done before. You want a gym body? What has stopped you in the past? Consistency? Money, perhaps? A ride? Go above and beyond this year so you could be better than you was last year. You want to do a YouTube channel? What stopped you last time? Your confidence? Go above and beyond to be confident so you can pursue this shit this year. You have to do things that you typically wouldn't do to get to where you are not. You have to go above and beyond. You have to beat your past self. You have to go above and beyond what you typically would do and that you want to do. It's not going to be fun and it's not going to be easy all the fucking time, but it's always going to be worth it. It's always going to be worth it. You're not going to get anywhere different doing the same shit. You're never going to reach your gym goals by being inconsistent every year. You're never going to reach your gym goals by not eating enough protein, which was the same problem as the year before and the year before that. And you're here today complaining because you never took it serious. You was never consistent. You never realized it was you versus you. You in your head is you versus a social media model. Is you versus the fucking mirror. Is you versus your thoughts. Is you versus everybody else's opinion. That's why you ain't got nowhere, because you focus on the wrong shit. You don't understand the genuine battle. The real competition is who is in the mirror, not the mirror. It's you. It's you. I am also calling myself out, and I'm holding myself accountable to focus on everything that I lacked that prevented me to achieving my goals from last year that follows with my goals this year, if that makes sense. Meaning, if I had a goal from last year that I still want to pursue this year, I need to figure out why I didn't achieve that goal last year. What was my shortcoming? For me, it was the gym. I want the gym BBL. You know what I'm saying? I want all the BBL accusations, but I want to work for myself from the gym and from eating. What has stopped me in the past? Not eating enough protein. What has stopped me in the past? When I'm on my period, I don't go to the gym. What has stopped me in the past? When I am not feeling in the best mood, or, you know, I'm sad or depressed, I don't go to the gym. Now that I'm aware of what stopped me last year and what held me up, I cannot allow that shit to stop me this year, because if I want to be better than I was last year, I got to do things that I didn't do last year. Last year, I allowed my period to hold me up. This year, I forced myself to go to the gym on my first day of my period. And honestly, getting up in that morning, it was rough. It literally took me a good hour to get up and actually be ready to go to the gym. But I went and I felt amazing. Not only did it feel amazing to be working out, which helped the cramps, but it felt amazing because I know that this is something that I typically wouldn't do. So I was just hella proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? Another thing I struggled with, not eating enough food. I came home at 12:30. It's 2:25 a.m. I don't know if you could see it, but I came home at 12:30 a.m. and I didn't eat that much today. But I could make it up with a smoothie, right? So my goal is to drink 2 smoothies a day. I drank a smoothie early this morning. I did not wash my blender. It's a really big Ninja blender. I did not wash my blender, which would have helped and saved so much time tonight. But whatever, I did not do it, right? So I came home. I'm tired. I just worked. I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy right now recording this video, honestly, but I still got to do it, you know? But I came home tired. I was like, okay, I'm going to get some food. And I was like, fuck, I didn't drink my other smoothie. So warming up my food. I'm eating my food and I'm just looking in the sink and I'm like, yo, I do not want to wash this dish. And I just made a video today that says you either are going to make excuses or you're going to take action. And I'm like, what's my excuse to not wash this? My excuse to not wash it is that I'm tired. My excuse to not wash this is that I'm lazy. My excuse to not wash this is that I just don't fucking want to. I just don't fucking want to. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I cannot be a hypocrite. I cannot say, you know what I'm saying? I can't come on here and say I got to do things that I typically wouldn't do, and I'm at home not doing things different. You know, if I was feeling lazy last year, I would just want to go fucking wash it. But I say, you know what? This is what held me up last year, and I'm not finna allow it to take over me this year. So I'm finna wash this fucking blender, and I'm finna clean it, and I'm finna make me a fucking smoothie, and I did, and I'm full as fuck. So I'm sorry if I'm talking hella full, and I'm out of breath a little bit, because I am so full. I'm so full. But I made that smoothie, and I'm proud of myself. And I just know that this is what separates me from my past self. Just like this is what separates typical people with successful people. Successful people do what unsuccessful people aren't willing to do. I'm in a successful mindset by doing it anyway, doing it tired, doing it while I'm lazy, doing it when I don't want to fucking do it. A normal person or unsuccessful person, which was me last year, to a certain degree, I would not have watched that, because I'm like, I'm fucking tired. I've been at work. I just want to get in the fucking bed. I'll go to sleep hungry. I don't give a fuck. I just don't want to watch it. What did that get me? Did it get me the gym goals and body? No. No. Did it get me this YouTube platform? No. Posting 3 videos a day starting this year is what got me here. Posting 3 videos a day brought me from 600 subscribers on January 2nd to 806 subscribers on February 9th. That's what posting 3 times a day did. Last year, I would post 3 times a month. Then I bumped it down to 3 times a week. Now I'm doing 3 times a day. I'm doing shit that I've never done to get results that I've never gotten. I can't constantly do the same shit and expect a different result, because it is me versus me. And I realize that. And I realize that's how successful people become successful. They're in competition with themselves. They're in competition with yesterday. Not somebody on social media, not a fucking random on the street, not your cousin, not your neighbor down the street. I just said that. It took me a very long time to realize this, but I don't want it to take you a very long time, because it's not necessary. I went through all of this shit so you don't have to. Understand that it is you versus you. You're not in competition with nobody else. This is you versus you. This is your unsuccessful self versus your new becoming of successful person, or like your past self that was unsuccessful with your new self, and that is becoming successful, growing to be successful. You know, this is you versus you, not a random, not anybody else. This is you versus you. Do things that you wouldn't typically do to get a different result. Go hard every day, regardless of how you feel. I'm tired as shit. I don't think y'all understand. This is why I'm slurring my words. This is why I probably look tired. Excuse me, I literally got a sports bra on. I'm finna get in bed. Like, I'm tired. Again, it is 2 a.m. I'm ready to go to sleep. But if I said I'm gonna make 3 YouTube videos a day, I gotta do it. Old me wouldn't do it, but I'm not old me no more. I'm new me, and I gotta do it. So, you versus you. Keep your head up. Keep grinding. Keep going. I love y'all. This is 1 video down, 2 more to go, and I get to go to sleep.